Another episode of the Stab Lab podcast, man. I'm glad to be back. This is episode number 45. How y'all boys doing today, man?
Life's good, baby.
How you doing today, my brother?
I'm blessed indeed, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be back in the lab. I took a little week off, bro. Shout out to Shinola again, one more time, man, for the amazing watches. I'm just so thankful, bro.
Business.
Before
Kelly.
we get into it, man, I just want to tell my man Mario Kelly, thank you for coming through last week and blessing us, man, with the Shinola watches. We just in good space with good people with great energy, and I'm thankful for that. But I'm glad to be back, man. We took a little week off, you know what I'm saying, to reset and relax and rejuvenate and get some things together. I took a little, I ain't gonna say like a break, but I had to get away for a couple of days, man. I had to just get my energy back. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is a place where it'll suck you in. And I don't know. I don't know if a lot of places like that too, but I felt sucked in. And not just with work. I create content just with family, just with the everyday grind, man. And I had to stop and really, relax. Me and my lady went out of town and just rejuvenated, man. And I really needed that because now my energy levels are back. You know what I'm saying? My mind is fresh again. I feel better. I'm looking better. I'm doing better. And I'm just happy to be back in the lab because I got a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. But before we get into it, I need y'all to do me one thing: stop, subscribe, and like this video for us on YouTube. We appreciate you, man. Our views have been going up. Our shares, our likes, comments, everybody tuning in with us. And you know what's crazy? We don't really do this for that. You know what I'm saying? And somebody asked me that last week, like, y'all going up or whatever. I'm like, that's cool or whatever. But I think the message that we spreading is going to the right places.
That's a fact.
And we just being transparent with ourselves and letting people know the real, who we are, what we got going on. We not sugarcoating nothing. We not hiding nothing. And we just being, authentic people. Yeah, we be authentic people, man. So once again, I appreciate everybody, all the past guests, everybody who's tuning in now. Everybody who's joining our community now, we appreciate y'all. We going up. Before we get into it as well, you can stop and follow me on Instagram at Perfect Timing, PERFECT_TIMING. You can follow us at the Stab Lab Network on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. Where can they find you at, Poe?
Lord Poe on the gram, everydaypoe.com.
We got a special guest in the building too, man. Somebody who is a long time standing individual, you know what I'm saying? he been out the way for a minute, but he back and he came and blessed the lab, man. So I want to give it up for my guy, one in the building, man. How you doing today? You all right?
I'm blessed, man. Grace and peace to the people. Grace and peace to y'all, man. Dope setup. I love everything y'all got going on.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Always, definitely.
Yeah, man. But we got to give a proper introduction, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? I got to do this one for the neighborhood.
Introduction
man.
king, bro.
Yeah. So to my left, man, early in season 1, man, me and Kala had these conversations about we'll get to the point with young men, all they know, not having role models, big brother type figures. But I always disagree. Like, nope. If you look, you can find it.
Mm-hmm.
I met this brother right here back in 2001, 2003. He really watched me go from a boy to a man.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say a pillar in the community, positive, black role model, early, embodied everything of a Detroit hustler, prescription cardies from day one, multiple pairs. And when I tell you, man, I may be a little biased, but when it comes to a God-given talent, blessed hands, this right here, best barber in the universe. And what's even crazy, you can't even get a haircut from him no more.
Nah, yeah.
So I got to give it up, man. This is special for me because this is someone that poured into me as a young man, a great example. From everything, man. He the reason why I be wanting to fly cribs downtown. You know what I'm saying? Cutting in all the new shoes.
Hold on, my man doing his best Nori impression. Hold on.
Hey, yeah.
Listen,
He been working. My man been working, dog.
Listen, man, this is none other than the one and only Dre Hustle Nair, man. This
Let's
is my
get it,
guy,
man. How you doing, Dre? Oh yeah, we appreciate you, Dre, for coming through, man. How you feeling today, brother?
Man, I'm so blessed. I'm taken back already by the words.
Yeah, man.
Speechless, but I'm so grateful for it. I'm so proud of everything I'm seeing here. First episode I seen, I couldn't believe it. I was blown away. So proud of my young bro growth, and for him to speak like that about me, it just shows how lack of, not lack of, but how much he's able to push his pride aside, man. I appreciate that intro. Definitely the best intro I've had.
Yeah, we appreciate you for coming through, man. We giving our guests the best, man. Like you taking your time out your day to come spend it at the Stab Blair podcast, bro. It really means a lot to us. You know what I'm saying? We don't take this lightly either, bro. Like people really take the time out their day and come spend it with us, bro. Like you could be anywhere in the world, bro.
But you here with
us, man, and that means a lot, bro.
It's my pleasure, man. Y'all got something really good going on here, man. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Thank you, my brother.
Conversation, add my little 2 cents.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a piggyback.
You here, man. You here.
We here, man.
Yeah. First of all, rest in peace to my guy, Jerry Springer, man.
Man.
A legend, bro. A legend. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. Even though it was entertainment, I had some funny times. I don't know no bad experiences that nobody had from Jerry Springer. And you opened up the doors for a lot of people, including us. It might not be in the same realm of TV space, but you honestly opened up a lot of doors, man, for us. I know I seen a lot of good episodes, and your episode's gonna run forever, man. And you did some things, a lot of people couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? So
early on, shock value content.
Yeah, he was early. How long he's been around?
Man, it was like late 90s, maybe mid 90s.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh yeah,
he was the Ricky Lake era.
For sure.
Yeah.
He like the king of ratchet, for real.
You know what's crazy? He is. He definitely is, bro. He started the ratchet shit.
Man, he the first one shed light on it. It was all kind of crazy. And you got in other cultures, you got family members sleeping with family members. We wasn't seeing that on TV. Midgets
fighting. And then I seen some people upload clips that they was on his show that I didn't even know. Like, wow, you was on the Jerry Springer show?
Man.
It's crazy, bro.
It had got so bad. They had to start making up stuff, man, because it was like so good. People wanted to see that ratchetness, man. And when they run out of real stories, you just got to give the people what they want.
No, for sure. Most definitely.
Then now you got everything. Love and hip hop, the real, what they call the real world, all these talk shows.
Mm-hmm. He started it all, man. So rest in peace, Jerry Springer, man. The long-time legend, bro. Secondly, man, I wanted to tell the devil, fuck you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you and everything you stand for, bro. I really got a deep hate for the devil, bro. Real talk, man. You've been on our people back, man, for a while, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't speak on you for real, but I'm letting you know that you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get some merch, man, I've been waiting on merch for the last 2 months, bro. You know what I'm saying? T-shirts, stuff like that for the Stab Lab. It finally came in yesterday, man, and all the T-shirts is messed up, bro.
Oh, so who did it?
Alibaba, man. I ordered from Alibaba, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, I've been trying different vendors. I've been trying different people. I've been wasting money on samples, everything, bro. And I finally thought I caught something, and all the shirts came back bold, bro. And I'm like, damn, dog. It's crazy because it's like you be trying to be strong with everything. And I'm not saying that knocked me down to a weak point, but it's like walking with God, bro, can be one of the hardest things anybody can ever do. And everybody think, when you get close to God, that everything in life is just going to be peaches and cream, and it's not. It's actually going to get harder, bro, when you're trying to, stay the right path. And I woke up mad as hell today, bro. And I've never been this mad in a long time. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
No, I've been in the dark space, bro.
Man. And I'm like, dog, like all this stuff been happening, bro, or whatever. And it's like, okay, Calvin, you gotta revert this energy. You can't give the devil what he wants, because this is what he wants, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I prayed over it. I gave it to God, man. And I'm just, I wanted to let the devil know that you a hoe on the Stab Lab. And you ain't running shit, bro. Flat out, man. So don't even think about it. So we just gonna move on from that, man. Real talk. But how y'all fellas week been, man? Yeah, for the always 1,000%, bro.
You know what, man? This week for me, it's been good, man. It's energy wise. but it ain't been aligning up for me. But one thing I do tell people, man, is that I've won a lot in life. So when it's my time to go through my trials and tribulations, man, I gotta take it chin up, chin up. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
I can't. As much as I want to get on the gram and cry like a little hoe, I just like, no,
Don't even do it.
no.
You show, because not only that though, you showing the devil what he want, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you not, and it's like you folding.
It just the emotions be so up and down, man. And again, I'd rather share my genuine testimony like right here. It ain't nothing to hide. I wear my emotions on the sleeve, but it's just like everything goes so up and down. Like you can 30 minutes you be mad, an hour later you not. And I just hate like, what I'm saying, like backtracking, like fuck all that, man. You know what? I'm gonna get through it. It's all good. So I just try to do my best to I don't be feeling like I'm being punished. I just be feeling like it's something that I'm not seeing. Something in a different area that I need to be looking at, bro. That's how I be really looking at it though.
He just ain't through with you yet. That's all.
Yeah. It's all good, man. It ain't, the main thing with me, man, I can weather the storm. Things can be going bad, but long as I know where my motion is coming from, I'll be cool.
Yeah.
But when that gets rattled or threw up and down, whatever, it be like,
Yeah. See, the thing about it is though, we humans, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And we gotta understand that we gonna go through things, especially as men. And I think now at this age, I deal with things a lot different when I do go through things because I know it's something good on the other side of it. The process might not be as cute or as easy as I want it to be, but it's like, okay, Calvin, what are you learning from this? Where can you grow from this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going through this for? And I always ask God, like, talk to me, speak to me, show me why I'm going through this.
Love it.
I told you earlier in the week, I said I know exactly why this happened and whatnot. And I was off camera. I've told other people, like, if I was any other version of myself, I wouldn't say it wouldn't work, but it may be a different vibe. If I was
Facts. That's a fact.
if I was any other version of myself, Cal, I would have been on the West Coast. I wouldn't even have been here for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to be the ones, bro, like I always say, bro, you got enough people stunting and showing you that life and everything like that. But right now, people need some real substance, man. And you need to be relatable.
That's a fact.
So when they can,
good, bad, or indifferent. Good, bad, or indifferent.
exactly, and when they can see somebody authentic, like, damn, you know what? Fuck it, I let my hair down and, hey, this is what's going on with
It's
me.
us. Like, you not getting, and we was talking about it before off camera. Like, shit, we need more people like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you said, it's enough stunting. It's enough people who,
The facade.
portray they winning and stuff. Like, we know that everybody go through something, and we have this platform to show people that ain't no easy route, and we ain't living above anybody else, bro.
Man, I even when people, like, when I do be in the winning season and I see a peer like kind of going overboard with the compliments and stuff, and I tell them, like, fam, ain't none of this shit a secret, bro.
No, it ain't.
I might just look cooler right now, but you got it, my G. Don't even trip. I don't even like let people try to get me too big. Like, bro, I'm not doing nothing different than you for real.
Yeah. And I put in the time and effort and energy for this. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and I don't want to make it seem like I'm too above because I can get knocked right back down.
Easy.
And I've learned that too. Like, Calvin, when you feeling too crazy, when you feeling too good, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost don't expect it, but it's almost like, okay, Calvin, like, just relax, chill, stay humble. So I'm asking y'all fellas, can you be too humble?
I think you can be too humble, but I think being humble is essential because you can't take things to your head. People gonna tell you congratulations a lot, actually. People gonna actually tell you congratulations a lot, but if you let it go to your head, then you're less motivated. You know what I mean? You kind of need the knockdowns to keep pushing you. So,
That's a fact.
I invite it. You just look for the things that the higher power is trying to get you to see when you're going through those things. But yeah, man, you can be too humble because you have your thing, and if you're not aware of yourself and your thing, maybe you'll hesitate on doing certain things and or reaching higher than what you're reaching. So be humble, but know yourself. You feel me? Enough to believe enough, have enough faith to do what you're trying to do. Because I feel like a lot of times we look up to other people, especially with social media. You know
Man.
what I mean? We look up to so many different people, and I feel like when we start looking up to ourselves more and the things that we actually want for ourselves, we'll stop looking up to people because a lot of times the life they have is not, or at least the life we see them have is not even the lifestyle that we really want because
Facts.
we don't see the behind the scenes.
That's a fact.
Man.
That's a
So-
fact.
So with that, get into yourself more, and
Yeah.
you'll do better, and you'll know what's for you. So stay humble with it because you don't want to have an ego going into things thinking you're better or worse. Just go ahead and do your thing, and the things that you want more than likely will come into your life. That's how I feel about that.
Man, confidence is the best thing you can wear. It's a difference from arrogance, but wear your confidence, man. And one of the things I wanted to touch on with you, fam, is number one, you got, 2 decades plus in the hair and beauty business?
Yep, close to 27 years.
Damn.
But that's just in professional in the salon. I was cutting in the neighborhood, of course, before the end for about 5 years. So tuning it up, I never been proclaimed to be, at least for myself, I never proclaimed to be the best barber. I never even set out to be the best barber. I was just doing what I could to survive, man. I wanted to go to the Navy. I didn't even want to go to the Navy, but I decided to go to the Navy.
You did?
I decided to go to the Navy, but I didn't make it because God had other things planned for me.
Wow.
Because coming out of high school, or at least like 9th, 10th grade, I'm in the hood, man. Everybody around me, they're just doing whatever they doing hood. It's nothing. I'm not looking up to nothing. There's nothing to look up to. So I'm like, I'll be dang on if I'm going to be just around here. So
Not doing
I
nothing,
said, I'm
yeah.
going to go to the Navy, man. So in doing that, I even went through a couple steps. Next thing you know, a homie of mine's worked at a barbershop called Rad's. I went to school with him. His name Gil, by the way. Shout out to Gil.
Shout out to Gil, man.
What up, dog?
And he was in a barbershop on Van Dyke called Rad's, and I asked him if they were hiring because I used to go up there sometime. We was young, shoot a little dice, play around a little bit, play a little Madden or something. And I asked him, was they hiring? Sure enough, he sent the word, and through God's grace, my mother even knew the owner of the shop, so that just made it a direct plug. So God will lead you as long as you continue in to go and seeking what you want to do. So, yeah, since then, 17 is when I started at the barbershop. I probably cut until 33, 34 publicly, but then I kind of transitioned. I don't want to get too far ahead of your question.
No. You segueing it right, man. So, like, of course, I've been man. Listen, when I can get a haircut by Dre, oh, it's about to be a good school. It's about to
about to muddy your shit.
It's about to be a good school.
Ain't nothing like a good barber, dog.
What's up?
Man, listen,
I appreciate it,
man, listen, and it's like, I quote Pusha T, and he's like, "It's a gift and a curse being first." And when you're ahead of your time, and I know that kind of first person view myself, you were segue into early. What's the standard now? Like appointments, being on time, not just hanging around the barbershop for 8 hours. And you got some pushback or whatnot, but me and you have spoke privately off camera, and you were saying like, you were in a space to grow. Like you said, you got umpteenth years in the business or whatnot, and you said like it personally felt like you were ready to grow, and other people wanted to just see you where you was at. And can you touch on that feeling of
dead on, man. Born arrow. So, like you say, I was looking to do better even as a barber. It wasn't nothing more than that. It wasn't like I was trying to exit the barber game at that moment. It was I wanted to become a better barber, service my clients better, but also preserve some more of my time and make more money at the same time.
That's a fact.
Around those times, maybe a couple years prior, I had started reading a lot, and I was gaining so much knowledge, like wealthy knowledge, entrepreneurship knowledge, and I was started to apply that stuff, man. And like you say, some people, the people that like appointments and the people that like to be punctual, they loved it.
Facts.
That's a fact, yeah.
The people that like to, and I'm gonna say this, no shade. The people that like to just ride past the barbershop 15 times a day. You feel me?
People still do that too, man.
You know, it's sunny out there. You out there enjoying it. I get it. You got the 23s and this and that. That's cool. I like to see it. But I want to be out there too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So don't do it 15 times, then come to me at 6:30 p.m. and mad when I'm saying I gotta go home to my family.
Facts.
So they wasn't like
They don't care about that though.
Nah,
They need their haircut and shit, bro.
Man.
and that's the thing about it. It was like I was compromising so much, man, that to when I started to need a compromise from them, it was so much pushback that it led me to double down on it. So I made it more stickler to appointments. Like the personal feelings, you know, that's yours to have, but it don't fit here. So my family is priority to me. And it took a long time for me to even realize that, man, because as a barber, and I'm gonna say this for all the people in the industry, because some people won't really say it. It can claim a lot of your time and your life, man, and at the same time, you needed to provide for your family, but you need Saturdays to go to your son's game,
It's a fact.
to your daughter's events
fact.
at school. You need these things. So if you tell a person you can't make it and they're not even considerate, it makes you really see what you should be doing. You can't live for people like that. You got to live for yourself and your family first. So yeah, that was the pushback part, and it actually increased my revenue with the barbering because the people that was complaining, they was only paying price and barely wanted to pay that.
Mhm.
So the people who were appointed, they were given $10 to $20 tips.
Yep.
So it just bought back my time. It sufficed for a lot of other things, and it just segued me into being more of a personal barber, reserved,
Yeah.
make an appointment. But it did give me more time to explore things that I wanted to do in life, man. And that was the blessing in it. Even if I got the pushback, even if it wasn't feeling good, because it wasn't feeling good, especially with some of the people that I had real love for.
But you gotta weed them type of people out though. You know what I'm saying?
And that was God doing it for me.
For sure.
I didn't even
Exactly.
I didn't really know what was going to happen with it, but it ended up being a blessing because it's like I was making more money, having more time. Didn't like still that some of the clients that I had that I did have love for wasn't understanding in that, but you got to move on. So that's kind of how that went, man. And I explored other things.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Glad it. You know, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you.
You definitely do. And then it helped you too though. You know what I'm saying? Like the story might seem bold on their behalf because a lot of people don't understand when it's time to grow, man. You can't stay stagnant in life with doing the same thing, bro. You're going to get the same results, bro. And they got to appreciate you for even being a better person. They want you to stay the same person, stay into 7:30. They don't give a fuck about your family, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, I would see fam like I might get in the shop at 11, bro, and it get late, maybe 5:30ish, and I see fam bent over that chair. He might have the new ones on, but he just switched to them Rockports.
But is it really worth it at the end of the day?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not worth it. It just depends on who you are. It wasn't worth it for me. You know, I appreciate providing the service. I appreciate being able to get you together before you go on where you're going. But you got to consider me too. Consider us service people out here that's making sure y'all look good. Consider us a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and we're going to go the extra mile like I always do. Like you say, G, I used to be there from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if I'm doing that for you, have some consideration. Come a little early.
Man, they ain't want you just like you was touching. Shout out to Glow Beauty Bar.
Shout out to my baby, man.
When you was saying like, look, Shelb ain't even get a chance to eat today, and you was like, yo, time out. You got to put your foot down. Like,
yeah, and I tell her that all the time, bro. And because some people won't have the consideration to even give you a 5-minute break. You know what I'm saying? She'd work all day from, like you said, from 7 to 7 with nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? If I fall out, how I'm gonna do your hair? I'm gonna do your lashes. They're gonna be bold. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to put in more consideration for people, you know, who doing the services that we need every day. They might not look at your service as a great service, but it really is because you make them look and feel better.
Absolutely. Confidence builder for sure.
oh man, come on now. We know what that lineup do, man. We know what that fresh cut do, man.
Man, come on now, okay. Man. You go around your girl with a bold haircut or a bold lineup or some shit, and then you're going to be thanking my man for staying late. And then, you know what I'm saying, throw some extras.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
And that's no shade to those people because some of those people still came around. It takes people time to grow and understand things. I just was more so speaking that out there for the service people. throw that out there because we do need a little bit more consideration because we dedicated to y'all, so y'all have to be a little bit more understanding at times.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, I'm glad you even brought that up, man. A
Man.
lot of people need to hear that shit.
Man, I gotta give a shout out to my guy, Quadier, my guy Qua out in Atlanta. He's a Philly dude, but my guy Qua, bro, listen, Qua don't care what you doing. Qua's gonna watch a movie. He's gonna eat.
Fuck with Quad, dog.
Hey,
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to
Qua,
be.
I love you, my G, dog, but I gotta put you over, man. No, shout out to my guy Qua, dog, man. Good guy to, from Philly, doing his thing in the a decade plus, man. Cutting all of the top tier clients that you want to see. Check them out on the ground, man.
Most definitely, man. I wanted to touch on a topic today, man. Why we stressed and worried when we all gonna die, bro? Like real talk, bro. Like what?
Damn. That's how you feeling today, Ken?
I told you I got some shit on my chest.
Damn, bro.
No, this facts though. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
That's heavy though.
what are we stressed and worried for?
Trying to impress folks.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Running from the other, you know, it's the crazy thing, bro. We all know what we need to do to really get to the better side of life, and we just don't want to do it.
But why though?
My man's hit on the nose too.
But why though?
Because
Scared.
it's like I think doing things correctly is scary, especially if you're not around people that's on the same wave. Because now you're gonna be too different from them. So it's like it's not gonna be a comfortable relationship anymore. People try to fit in.
Oh, that's a fact. We want to be accepted, man. Listen, being accepted, man.
But it's still to a point where it's like, okay, you need to be yourself to do what you need to do to get where you need to go. I can't go where I need to go trying to be you.
That's a fact.
It's not gonna work, bro.
Then you'll be living my life.
Exactly. So it's like me trying to compare my life to what you got going on, your success, what you doing, you know, what you've accumulated over time. And it's like, okay, now I'm stressed and worried about the shit that I can't get because I'm trying to be you. Why can't I be myself?
You got it. So I see that was a rhetorical question you asked. I like it.
Yeah. It's, you know, we got, one of the things I want to do with my platform, man, is just to always to pour into people, man, and make it cool to be yourself, man. Like, I got a nephew, man, and
Young though, bro. You gotta give it to him, bro.
bro, like, it's
What's his age?
19, 20, bro. And it's just like all the talent in the world, man, but, you know, can produce music, record it, self-sufficient, but the work ethic lacks. And I just feel like it's such a rush to pick up vices, bad habits, put your life at risk. And it's like, fam, take advantage of being the innocent kid first.
They don't know that though, Poe. You can't even put that on them right now.
I was gonna say similar. Go ahead.
No, because it's a lot of people who not doing that at his age bracket. So he just following, you know, the culture that he's in now. We looking at it as an older, you know, standpoint because of who we are and what we've been through. But as a 19, 20-year-old, they trying to live, they trying to turn up, they trying to do what the rappers do. Like we've been there at a point of time in our life.
Yeah, I've lived out all my paid in full.
No, for
fantasies.
sure. But you older though. But like you said, he 19, 20 though. You know what I'm saying? He don't understand it.
But this is the thing though, right? So you got somewhat of a cooler uncle, whatever the case is. And me with my family, man, I always looked at your social media as like your private page, like more of a diary stuff. So I don't really follow my family members, and I really don't really post them that much because they near to me. I was out hustling and stuff. So I don't want to put nobody, you know what I'm saying? And then too, like, I block them from my story because I don't want you to get it misinterpreted. Fam, do you know how many times I moved out of state and had to move right back? How many no's I got until I got the yes? How many times I spent parents' basement, don't know where it's coming from, how I'm going to get it. It took me a long, even though I still look youthful and all of that, it took me years to be able to, by the time I got to Atlanta 2017, bro, that was, man, from 2012 to then, that was 5 years. even more of work that I put in and everything. Now I got these different lanes that I'm eating on so I can sustain at this level. But I say that to say, I bottled that up for you and gave it to you. My he turned 18. I put him on some game. By the time he hit 19, he had offers from American Express. Gave him a way to make money, credit good. Still don't listen, bro.
Not gonna listen, bro. You got to bump his head. I kind of want to stay on that subject right there, man, because that's honestly a deep subject, bro. How many times do it take for you in life to bump your head for you to really understand what's going on in life? How many times do it take?
Undisclosed amount.
Right, and it's like we was talking about earlier. I still be going through stuff on a daily basis, bro, and people be thinking that I'm winning. And I'm not saying that I'm not winning, but it's still to the point where I'm still going through shit on a daily basis, bro. I'm still bumping my head and I'm still learning it. But I'm accepting the fact that I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm accepting the fact that, okay, I'm learning from what God is teaching me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really listening to the word now, and I really know what to lean on. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that this is not what I'm supposed to understand. I go through a lot of shit in life where I be thinking like, why didn't it happen like this? But it don't happen the way it's supposed to happen.
You know what's crazy about us being human beings, bro? And it's our flaws that really we have more common in. The struggles, what we go through, and
That's
all
a
of
fact.
that. We think it's like once we get to this top tier and everything's just
Gonna be peaches and cream. No,
but it's like when you can, for example, you can have a complete stranger come down here, bro. Like with AJ. I didn't know AJ. That was your relationship, your contact, bro. But me and fam sat here for 20, 30 minutes, bro. We down there had our own mini pod. And I asked him, like, his daughter, he has a daughter. We both have daughters around the same age. I asked him, like, fam, do your daughter not respond to your text message? Oh, my goodness. I said, oh, and we hit it off right there. And I really felt that you know how many times I've gotten in my feelings about my daughter not responding to my text?
Yeah, no, for sure. And you never know, though.
And you like, nope, mine do it.
And that's the thing, though. And then we can't expect them to because they're not old enough to even pay attention to it. Like
They
could be playing Roblox and see you texting, and if they playing, they playing. Just like
they not picking up that phone, bro.
Right. So we was playing.
I'm sorry.
Same when we was playing what you call it, whatever, PlayStation or whoever. We wasn't tripping on nobody. We playing the game.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And I learned to start looking at things like that too. But it used to. Oh my goodness, younger version of me, because I was an egomaniac. I was making a couple dollars, and
she learned from you, bro.
My pride was just through the roof, and every time it put my foot in my mouth.
So do you ever let go of your pride and ego?
Man, I do that. I try to do that every day, literally every day.
Can you give us some tips of how you do that?
The only tip I can give you is to find a scripture that you're going to read every day, even if it's not one. Open the Bible, find somewhere in that mug to turn the page to. It's going to help your day out. If not, you're going to have a tough day because I'll say it like this. I came across a lady. I was working the other day. She said something that stuck out. I said something about God. She said, I need Jesus every second of the day.
Every millisecond.
There it is. And that's it. Like, she knew that, and she was up in age. She's like 60. So you can learn from people like that because she's not saying that for no reason.
Exactly.
Out here is treacherous. I'm going to speak it in our language.
Oh, Lord.
Listen.
This shit will kick you in your ass and leave you there, boy.
So the answer to that is to find something to connect you with the higher power. And make sure you start your day with that. And if you can, continue your day with that. But that's how you ward it off. That's the only tip I know.
Respect.
You know what I mean? But I do want to go back to what you said about your nephew.
My nephew.
Yeah, because when you think of it, he's 19. When you were 19, just put yourself in his shoes.
Right.
That's
what I do.
Here's a situation where you are aware at your mature age of some of the things that was administered to you when you was young. Whether it was me, your dad, whomever was pouring into you, you were getting the knowledge, but it takes time for people to grow into the knowledge.
That's a fact.
Here's the thing you want to do that I could say. Just keep loving him while he's doing it, because when he's going through his trials and tribulations, that voice in the back of that head is going to be yours, And it's like he might not mess up twice. He might only take him one time to make that mistake, and then here go Big Unc G, Lord Poe in my ear, like, dang, he said that was gonna happen.
Yeah, man, and I gotta be transparent too. I might be doing a bad job as an uncle because if it ain't like on my page, I just kind of like
Wipe it off.
I kind of shut it out, and I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, just surrender to the things you want, man. Keep telling them, because that's all you can do is keep coaching him.
Yeah,
That's it. Just like Cal said, man. I like to piggyback because I already knew I was gonna piggyback.
Mhm.
Y'all got the conversation. I'm just here to just support it.
yeah,
So, for me, going through those growing pains and then figuring out what's good for you and what's bad for you, you keep leveling up. So as you continue to grow, you level up, and like you said, sometimes people will look at you and they're like, "Man, how you do this or how you get this?" And it looks easy for you.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be easy, or it wouldn't be a fluent thing if you didn't go through the growing pains.
Right.
So
Yep.
that's necessary. There's no way you can get around it, man. You have to go through the growing pains so you can keep coming out each level more distinguished than you was. And
yeah.
it's going to start appearing to others that you're doing something so simple and easy and effortless. But you just got to go through them growing pains, keep seeing what God is trying to show you to improve on.
And you know it's crazy. You get your best ideas when you
Fucked
up and broke.
Shout out to Dusty, bro.
Man, what?
No, I don't understand it, bro. I really don't.
What?
But it's so true, bro.
Bro, you understand it because we had a sidebar conversation, and it's a good segue. It's like, wow, man, fasting. You get ideas. You just said you get your best ideas when you broke in what, bro?
Fucked up.
That's because you starving.
Yeah.
Hello, you feel me? So
Now you thinking deep.
Now you listening to God because you ain't got no choice.
Exactly.
When you full, it's like I don't want nothing else.
And you think you doing it right.
Oh, that's a bar right there. Oh, that's a bar right there. When you full, you don't want nothing else to eat. But when you hungry, you thinking about every single piece.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
You know what I'm saying? You thinking about everything you can do to improve. You coming up with real estate ideas. You don't even know how to sell houses, dog. You coming up with real estate ideas, everything, dog.
You gotta do it all.
Yeah, you like, damn, maybe I should invest in this. But it's crazy though, because God send you through certain things for a reason. And like, he know that I fast every year, right? And I told you about the story of how I even started this podcast. Long story short, I was fasting. And God was speaking to me like, start a podcast. I'm like, where am I gonna get the money from? You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch podcasts and I see the lights, the cameras. That shit costs. What am I gonna talk about? Who am I gonna invite? Like, all of these thoughts is in my head, but God, like, don't worry about that, bro. I got you.
Yeah, pay for it on faith, man.
Yeah, like I don't like that's the thing though with life though. We be too worried about how we gonna do it when God already got it done. You get what I'm saying? He already got it done. And it's like you got to go through the motions to even get to that place in life. You get what I'm saying?
Another good thing to tell them too is that nothing is happening to you. It's all happening for you. Whatever that means, man. It's really happening for you. So just keep going, and
What I've learned in a lot of situations, man, and you look back, like you didn't got back to comfortability. You didn't hit a new level. And you be like, yo, if that didn't happen, this wouldn't have happened.
It won't. I cannot be here, bro. I couldn't be at this place in my life right now if I didn't go through the shit that I went through in the past years. But that's why I always tell Poe, like, bro, like, it's messed up that we gotta go through this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta change the mindset on that, bro.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
If you ever pay attention, bro, like even in my favorite anime, Dragon Ball Z, you watch Goku get fucked up. I mean, he gets killed. That boy in Dreamland. But you always see before he go to Super Saiyan, he be up, bro. And I applied it to real life. Like, dang, every time before I level up, it's always like a new level.
You know, for sure. You got to go through. That's an excellent
always
example.
like a new level.
I like that.
But right after that new, right at that new level of low, it's a new level of high, man.
Right. And then you be so excited to get there because it's like, okay, with fasting for me, I wipe everything out. You know what I'm saying? And I come with a new, fresh heart. I come with a new, fresh mindset. And I come with better energy and spirits because all the shit that I've done over the last year, I lost and I gained. You know what I'm saying? And with
Mhm.
fasting, it helps me revert all the newness that I'm about to come in contact with. You get what I'm saying? It gets me ready and prepared. Because you got to think about it. Think about how much stuff you go through as a man in 365 days. And we don't think about how much in a week.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like,
I-
bro,
something
it's
that-
like, go ahead.
Nah, something else just dawned on me, man. One of the things, like, you going through a different chapter, man, and you speaking on ego and pride, man. And one of my thing is, I know for a fact I got so much love around me, so many great men, but my ego and pride be because I'm so used to a different version of myself, a past version, that I'm so hanging on to that. But you need to focus on what's going on and
Facts.
learn that what's around you now.
That's good.
Indeed.
That's good.
Fall into it. Step out on faith, like Kyle said.
Yeah.
God was telling him to start. He didn't know how. It's various scriptures in the Bible, various stories in the Bible of the same thing, to where it's God telling these people to go do something. They have no idea how they can do it.
Yep.
But step out on faith, and He's gonna show you everything. Like, I wouldn't have thunk I would be sitting here with Lord Poe and Cal on their
Man.
The
podcast.
universe, man. The universe, bro.
Man, he know
The
me
universe.
as G. I am G.
Feel me?
Little
Jeezy.
G.
He call you G for a
Jeezy.
reason,
I
bro.
call him Jeezy, and I've been calling him Jeezy. You feel?
Yeah,
Young
man.
Jeezy.
You a
They
G
call-
for a reason, bro.
Yeah, but embrace the struggle, man. Is the
Yeah.
best, is that message, because, like, you need it. And people like J. Cole, and if you listen to certain artists, they tell you these things in subliminal.
Oh, that's a fact.
Embrace the struggle, man. Even J. Cole said something I want to say. He said, it ain't gonna be the same in context of how he was rapping it, but it was almost like being broke was better in such the way that you probably had true loved ones around you. You had the people that was there, they were there for you. Like, when you become more and you begin to look like this and that, you got money.
That's deep.
You bring on non-genuine love.
That's a fact.
Then you don't necessarily know what's real or fake until you fall again, and it's gonna hurt either way. But just knowing you have to embrace the struggle will help you kind of deal with it along the process.
We just be going over the parts that we think is sweet, but for everybody that watch my stories and stuff, y'all know that Los, Baby Money, that's my guy, man. I listen to more Los than anything, bro. But on Impatient, to start the album up, my guy say, for 3 years straight, I had to live in Motel since. I ain't been to a hotel since.
Bars. I ain't heard that yet, but I did.
You gotta put it in
Yeah,
context,
bro,
bro. Like,
like-
who made it somewhere in life not going through nothing?
I ain't never seen it.
Tell me one person.
Nah.
Even listen,
I never seen it.
listen. Even God went through hell. So why do you expect your life to be just amazing, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
This man was crucified, put on the cross, and came back to life and blessed everybody. And you think your life gonna be just peaches and cream? You think you gonna just go through life with nothing going on? And the thing about it is, when we go through stuff, we gotta stop giving up so fast, bro.
Yep.
It's part of life, bro. When you fall, you get a scar, guess what? It's gonna patch up, man. You put some shit on that shit and you keep it moving.
It's gonna heal.
And listen, we all everybody in music and entertainment, who's the person that they want on their side? You want the guy in the new set of shiny armor, or the one who's been battle tested? The
For
ones
sure.
with the nicks and scars. It's just like you was playing football. They call it having meat on your helmet.
Yeah, I need that. Give me the soldier, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Give me somebody who went through hell and hot water.
Yeah.
That way I can relate more. I can't relate to people who live in the high life. You know, if that's what you're doing, that's cool. But I can't relate to that, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I love this podcast too, because it's so relatable. Y'all authentic.
We appreciate that too, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Bro, we in white tees, flip flops.
Chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? On some chill shit.
I came fake dressed today because I usually don't care, but at the same time, I wanted to respect y'all pie.
Oh, come on, man. Stop it, bro.
Man.
Stop it, bro.
Jeezy know me. He know I don't care nothing about this stuff, man. Like,
Man.
and people will tell you, fly. I've been fly since whenever. I'm cutting hair in $250 shoes. Like, I didn't care. Getting hair in the shoestring.
Man, listen, the craziest part is I thought y'all was really going to be on the same time because Cal liked the nice wires and you've had to listen, I've seen guys that call themselves vintage Cartier dealers
What?
and your
You
platinum, the core C's, you had the
talking.
rim around square frame.
Yeah, oh yeah, them classics.
And then I
You still got them?
Prescription.
I upgraded them. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I took them to the pawn shop last year, and I wasn't able to go back and get them.
Listen,
But guess what? The pawn shop still got that model, and I'm gonna go back and get them. Hello.
listen,
Transparent, boy.
Brad got my whole kit. He didn't have that motherfucker for a minute. I called it. Hey, my tickets is so old. They like, yeah, they been pulled, fam. But you know,
Listen
it's
though, man. Listen though, it's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Nah.
We not the only men that lost their shit in the pine, bro. I lost my CNA shit in the pine, bro. I was hurt, dog. That was the first time I ever lost anything in the pine. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that shit woke me up.
And you got to learn how to keep. That's how you learn how to keep stuff by losing it.
yeah.
It's a fact. And you get better.
Yeah. Other than that, you're gonna keep losing it. So you lose it once or twice, you're gonna make sure you don't keep losing it.
No, hell no.
And you know what's the crazy part, bro? You go through all of that younger version stuff, bro. Once you really get your nice little nest egg and stuff, you come just like this. You just
'cause
don't
you don't
care.
need
Easy. I was about to ask you that. Like we done been through that stage though. Where like I'm not trying to keep up with the Jones. It's nice though. Don't get me wrong. Everybody like the jewels and the glasses and all of that shit. But I'm more comfortable in this.
Listen, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna listen. It's,
No, for sure.
New Rose Prezzies and stuff. They're getting purchased, but I relate more to Wallow and Gilly. Listen. They're one of the highest paid platforms to do it.
That's what's up, man.
They have grinded for years in Adidas and Adidas track pants and white tees and
Shout out to Wallow and Gilly, man, for making that amazing move, dog.
But no, what's it all for? It's just to be looking like fitting in and keeping up with the Joneses, like you said. But for the most part, I even bought the Cartier because I wore prescriptions. Otherwise, I wouldn't have really cared for them, even though I bought Woods and stuff like that. But I was young. But looking back on it, it's like these days, if I'm buying that stuff, it's for marketing purposes, man.
Factual.
Young people don't be fooled out there, man. These people out, I'm gonna say it. I don't know how many people saying it, man, but hello. These people out here fooling y'all, making y'all think y'all got to go spend y'all hard-earned money on this stuff. They ain't even doing that. And listen, you can use it for marketing, and it's going to bring you money. So figure out how to do that.
you know it's the best way to get that stuff when it's a gift. Like how big business Kelly blessed us. That's the best way, because I ain't gonna lie, most of my high value items, I got them for free.
No, for sure.
And that's why you would catch somebody keep showing it off. It's like, damn, I really got this shit for the love.
It feel good too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit feel good, bro.
Yeah, it came with the contract, fam.
I love it, bro.
Don't get me wrong now. I do think we should have nice things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just think we shouldn't like what you call it, live above our means to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Do what you can until you can do more, but don't put too much stock into it because it's not for nothing.
Man, have you a nice crib? I always willing to pay a premium on the crib and the vehicle because I'm gonna spend the most time in it.
Exactly. That's deep though. That's good.
That's good, yeah.
But other than that, my G, I feel good with having, they call it your crown with the long hair, not a lineup. I'm good, bro.
Why do y'all think? I don't want y'all to take this wrong, but why do y'all think white people don't care as much as black people care about their appearance? Not saying that white people don't care about their appearance, but we go overboard with it. Put it like that. We care about the jewelry. We care about the glasses, the outerwear, things of that sort. You might see a guy that owns Chase Bank with nothing on. You get what I'm saying? With some blue jeans and some old ass shoes.
Bargained.
Exactly. Why do y'all think that though?
I think it's cultural.
Yep.
Our culture is what it is. I think it has its goods and its not so goods. I don't knock it. It's cultural.
Listen, while we on the topic of cultural, and again, just two different upbringings or whatnot. Shout out to all races and ethnicities.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody can take heed to the message or whatnot. But one thing, man, that I always want to touch on, man, that we see in our culture with our people, and heavy avid student of the game, of the podcast game and content. Shout out to Bootleg Kev. I got into a whole Bootleg Kev rabbit hole this morning. Great content. And he had Troy Ave on there, right?
That's the guy from Cali, right?
Nah, he from New York.
No, not Troy. I'm talking about Bootleg.
Oh,
he
yeah,
got the podcast in Cali. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Been in hip hop for a long time, man, right? But we put, right, like, let's just say, right, I'm the guy with the most motion. I got the Rolex, whatever the case is. If something goes that, if me and you, let's say me and Dre in the car, right, or we roll wherever we roll together, because I'm the guy with the most motion. If it goes down, Dre is the shooter.
Right.
Why is my life supposed to be more valuable than his? I hate that, bro. That manipulation.
Yeah, that's deep, man. That's deep. That's really deep.
That's cultural shit, like we said though.
And you know, shout out to Troy. I like the music, everything like that. But what I wasn't feeling is that because, you know, he genuinely was looking out for somebody.
Mhm.
And because Troy was the bigger person of the bag, that he was just supposed to take the rap for the gun or the case and all of that. But like you said, what about that man's life, his kids, what he got going on? And people need to stop putting themselves, if you're going to ride with the illicit firearm and all of that, that's your decision, fam.
That's a fact.
Nobody else has to eat that up. That's on you. I don't care what you done for somebody, because if you're doing something for somebody just off the strength to have them in pocket or something, that's it. That's malice anyway.
I think people putting more value on people's lives now. They making it seem just because you're not making $1 million that, and if I'm making 10,000 a month, that you more valuable than me. That shit can be gone, and we could be at the same spot tomorrow.
Listen, I just want young men to understand and not be in that position, fam. Don't get tricked out your spot.
Yeah, it's a culture setup. It's a lot of things in our culture coming from the streets, man, that sets us up for failure. It only works when you're in the trenches doing stuff. You feel me? And you have to apply those rules. It doesn't even apply in other areas when you're doing stuff.
That's sad, bro.
Gonna really help.
It's just like, yo, like, bro, it just like, my life is more valuable than yours.
That narrative just bold, bro.
It is trippy. I think the culture needs a makeover. I think shows like this is gonna help kind of rearrange the culture, man. And as long as people like us are saying our spiel and keeping these words in our mouth, we giving the younger people something to hang on to and look at as a way to go in such a way.
Shoot, even our peers, man, and people that's older than us, man.
It's true. And then look, not to cut you off, bro, only because me and Cal talked about it earlier about the whole real.
I heard that, and you said
NIGGA term, the real. You feel me? Like, if you got 10 people in here, all 10 of them, if you ask them on the spot, they're gonna have different definitions. Especially if they're not in the same room, they're gonna have different interpretations of it. So it's not even real. Real ain't even real when it comes down to the street codes. So some of them, you have to abide by when you're in the street, in the trenches. But if you want to excel up out of that, those things don't apply. You can't even take those things into business. So
that shit is wiped out. That shit is done for. All that real nigga shit, like that shit is like Styles was saying. Yeah, like Styles was saying, when you get into business and corporate world, that real nigga shit don't matter.
Well,
you better take that shit back to the hood.
That's what you're gonna end up doing, because that's where you're gonna get kickback to.
Yeah,
you ain't staying.
You ain't trying to hear that shit,
man. Stop being trapped in the nonsense, man.
Look, when you find something good for yourself, or when you find somewhere good for yourself, stick and stay. That's a good message for people. Stick and stay. Don't quit. Stick there. If it gets tough, that means you're supposed to learn more from whatever's happening. Keep learning, keep building character, keep growing, and then you'll adhere to it, get used to it, comfortable. Now you flowing.
You know what's crazy, fam? So with the music and everything like that, like, shout out to our guy All Star JR, just dropped his new project, Organized Crime 2. Been grinding for a minute or whatnot.
Fire.
Right? And not even just referencing R or whatnot. Shout out to R doing this thing. But in so much of hip hop music, fam, you hear about the violence and shooting and things of that nature. Fam, I real life, like an hour, not even an hour before this, had a near-death experience, bro. And when them bullets is flying in real life, fam, I don't care how cool you supposed to be, fam. That shit it fucks with you, and it's scary. And I want to send a prayer up to, I hope the people that was just involved in this incident, man, I hope they all make it through, man. The young ladies and the people that was unfortunately part of that, whatever that just went on, man. But and it sound good on records, but in real life, fam,
Reality is a motherfucker.
that shit different,
It'll
bro.
change
It is.
you. It'll change
Hell
you.
yeah, that should wake your ass up too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some people, they think they want to be about that life, but you're going to see what it's being about that life.
Listen, when I was younger, and this being totally transparent, when I carried a gun every day, the last thing I wanted to do was to use it. I'm just gonna be 100.
That's good.
The last thing I wanted to do was use it, and this is the reason why. It's a slippery slope between self defense and you're about to go do 20.
Yeah,
or
you'll get
25.
caught up in that shit. You would definitely get caught up in that shit.
And so many people don't realize, like you hear rappers say, reach for my chain, I got a free kill. Okay. Shoot somebody in the back.
You're going to be Pooh Shiesty.
Shoot somebody in the back. You running around with a 30-round clip, hit somebody more than 3 times. It's called overkill.
Your ass is out.
So it just be like the real life side of these things, man. You know, again, like I say, man, I want to use my platform to just to pour into people, man, and to like to set better examples, man. I'm not the most righteous man or none of that, bro. But these are the things that we see in real life. And when you kind of great, these things happen, bro.
Should wake your ass up. I'm straight,
Cal,
bro.
I was trying to be like, yo, what the?
I'm straight. That's why I love being where I'm at, bro. Like when you asked me what I'm about to do yesterday at 4:00 on a Friday, what I say I was about to do, bro?
Get in the bed.
Get in the bed, bro. I love being at home.
I'm trying to
at
tell
4
you,
o'clock,
dog.
bro. I'm at the crib. I ain't trying to be in the middle of the riffraff, bro.
And so many people be like, Po, you're not fun. See, now I can get
I get it.
Po, you're not fun. When do you?
Meanwhile, they at your crib on your hookah with your vibes. You got the music.
Come on, man.
You providing the vibe. You just ain't always fun like how they want you to because you take care of business.
Yeah, man. It's like I'm more so. I like to play. Okay, now I've thought about it. I like to play host. So again, again, this is very comfortable. People, we be within like 500 feet of space. Damn near every guest be like, yo, this is the most fun I've had
In years, bro. Right.
They be blown away.
Beautiful, man.
Oh my God. Like
It's comfortable, man. It's my first time here, first time actually meeting Cal. You know, I'm comfortable.
no, for sure. And that's the type of energy we want, though. We don't want you to be in the riffraff. Like sometimes we tell our guests, like, kind of limit to the amount of people that you bring. Some people don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be around that type of riffraff, and no shade to nobody, but that ain't how we rock.
Yeah, bro.
We have clean energy. We have good space. You know what I'm saying? We bring it good vibes. And it's nothing, against you. If that's what you want to be around, if that's the type of people you want to hang around, cool. But we like to be laid back, relax, have a good time.
Bro, it's people don't realize, bro. Like you said, we make it look easy, but people forget that we're professionals.
Facts.
We're real life professionals. We're in media. It's a job too at the end of the day, and we got to be able to be. How would we look not being comfortable in our own environment?
Yeah, like bro, we ain't on that.
It's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, it's
some people that's immature, they just want to have fun all the time because they want to escape life. And that's
exactly.
Yeah. Those are the only people that's gonna really say that what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
No, how about you go ahead and be responsible?
That's a fact, man. When some people want to take a vacation, I try to make my everyday life the vacation, so that I don't want to go out of town and just live this life, and I got to come back home to something totally different, bro.
You doing it though, man. Only thing you missing right now from the future bar because you got the Gucci flip flops.
He there for sure.
Man, listen,
You on the beach right now? You lounging?
Yeah,
But I feel like that's the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? To live a life of vacation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm working hard toward. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like to live a life of vacation, to do what I want, to be wherever I want to be at peace, man. That's what I really work hard for.
So can I bring you back to the awareness of the moment?
Yep.
You already there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just come from? What was the last thing you did? When you just out of town?
I definitely was.
Ain't you at home chilling with your flip
I
flops?
definitely am.
Yeah.
I love it, and I love it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hello. We chilling and we still making a difference, man. This is where it's at.
For sure.
We all went to the club every weekend at some point.
Man.
And now the people that we deal with that didn't do that yet, they want us to continue to do the same thing we've been doing. That ain't gonna work
Bro,
out.
No, not at all.
I was in the 11th grade going to Club
The ninth,
Tonic.
right? I'm through with that, bro. I'm through with that, man. I did want to touch on one more thing. The Chrysler getting the payout, man. I don't know if y'all aware of that. So basically, the Chrysler, the big three, was giving people a buyout. It don't matter if you work there 20 years. This what I've heard. It don't matter if you work there 10 years, 20 years. Of course, they go off the time limit. But they was offering people $35,000, and that just shows me the value of people's lives. That shows me that I don't give a fuck how long you worked at this company and you put in time, sweat, tears, children's football games, whatever. $35,000, bro.
Listen, I've seen this and I got to shout out to my auntie Emery. I ain't seen you in a minute. What up, Wayne? But this had to be between 04 and 08. And I remember it just like yesterday. She had the remember the Lincoln, the rag tops with the V8s. Remember them first came out? She had that sitting, and she's in her Nike boots and her jumper, and they were mad. It was a shutdown, whatever it was, and they were offering the buyouts, and it was $80K then, and they was mad about that.
That's what I'm about to say. It's 35. That's lower than the last.
So here go the statistics right here. Stellantis said it will offer buyouts to 31,000 hourly employees and 2,500 salaried non-union U.S. employees. The buyouts are usually the latest cuts for the U.S. auto industry. Come on, man. $35,000. Bro, like, this is all I'm worth to y'all? You know what I'm saying? I didn't put, but the thing about it is, okay, if you give me that $35,000, what that shit gonna be gone if I ain't doing the right thing?
Yeah,
that shit gonna be gone in 2 weeks, a month. You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show me that, man, get out here and do something more productive with your time. You know what I'm saying? Do something, I don't want to say entrepreneur, but try to find something that you love doing, man, because these people don't care about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you spoke on earlier that, you was cutting hair, but this not what you really wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You outgrew it, and you still like to do it, but you outgrew that and you found another passion somewhere else.
That's kind of true. However, it wasn't that I didn't want to do it. It was the fact that the pushback made me realize it wasn't what I was supposed to keep doing.
Right.
I wanted to do it. That's why I was making adjustments. I still want to do it. I still like to cut hair. I love it. I love the conversation that come with it. I love the relationship building aspect of it. Still, that's why I still do it.
Cal, what did I say to you when I was telling you, like, fam coming on, whatnot, great barber and everything? I said, bro, what am I scared to ask for?
Haircut?
I was like, bro, I want to get a lineup so bad.
Man, what's trippy, I was going to tell you, I bought my stuff too. I was going to tell you before the show, like, whoop, I could have switched blades real quick.
That'd have been G, bro.
That's love, man. That's
G,
love.
man. Yeah, we got one last segment, man, before we get out of here. Paul, I'm going to let you go ahead and do the honors, man.
Oh, yeah, man. So here in the lab, man, we like to get the exclusive, man. And we like for our guests to leave a impression on the people and give you a moment to gather yourself, get your bearings together. But give us a time in life that stood out to you. It can invoke any emotion, good, bad, happy, or sad. But we like to transition out of the lab like this, man, and we get some great stories out of our guests, man. So we give you a second to gather it.
Okay. Pitch the question to me one more time.
So just anything in life that stood out to you. Any story. It could be funny, it could be good, bad, whatever the case is, but just something that stuck out to you in life that you want to share with us today and leave an impression on our guests, on our people.
That's a good question.
I love
Take your
it too.
time,
I love
man.
it too, because people y'all don't be ready for that. Anything that stuck out, man, that still stick out with you to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, happy, sad, a beautiful moment that you had in life. You know what I'm saying? Like take your time because we know that these are deep stories. People be laying some deep ass story. One girl, shout out to Bella, man. She gave us a good
Oh
story.
man,
You know what I'm saying?
respect.
Man, we be having some good stories. So go ahead, take your time, man, and think about it, brother.
It's one thing that sticks out to me. There's a lot of stories I could pull from that question, but one thing that sticks out to me the most is when I moved away from Detroit, which was like 2017 ish, 2018. It was step out on faith. I wanted to go ahead and do some things. I moved with my family. I had a daughter at the time, young daughter. Moved to Ohio, and I would just say God showing me and leading me to where I'm supposed to go at was something that I just didn't understand, man, because how it happened was ridiculous. So I'll say this: I found my way back to Jesus through my hardest times, my hardest tribulations, man.
Mm.
And it was like I came back due to unfortunate, circumstances. No, no blame. It was most probably my fault. I can't blame anyone for anything that happened. But I came back in such a bad space, even though it happened so sudden, and I don't think I should have been in that place. But during that time, I made connection with a guy. His name is Kerry, and I'm glad y'all asked me that question because I do want to shout Kerry out. Kerry is a good brother. He moved from Texas to Detroit and made a connection with me through barbering. I cut his hair, and then it segued into a ministry, and that ministry is Great Faith Ministries.
Respect.
So here's a situation where through a person from Texas, I make a connection to Great Faith Ministries. Shout out, huge shout out, and I wish I had a better word to say than shout out to Apostle Wayne T. Jackson. I'm honored to be able to mention your name on this podcast.
Yes, sir.
So through him, I met Apostle Wayne T. Jackson, and then I'm there with them doing the things that they need done just through the connection and me serving. Turns out that this is the same ministry that one of my childhood friends' mother brought me to at I think age 13, maybe
Mm.
14.
Mm.
And I was baptized at that ministry at that age.
Wow, dog.
Against, I ain't gonna lie, it was against my will, kinda, because I had already been baptized. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it was like when it was happening, it was like, oh, is this right? I don't know if I'm supposed to do this twice, but I'm young. I don't know, and all I know is they telling me to come this way. So I went and did that, and it was the best thing. And then it ended up coming full circle because I got baptized again with Great Faith Ministries, November 11th, 2001, I believe it was, at 111. What was it, 11? 11 at 111. So it was amazing, man. So just the tribulations and things like that, man, I'm adamant about saying that everything happening for you is going to push you to where you're supposed to go, just as long as you're not fighting it. So just coming back, not having anywhere to go, having enough pride, but then at the same time, probably too much pride to go back to my mom's house to go sleep with somebody on somebody's couch or anything like that.
Man,
Thugged it out, made it work, grew, and here we are today. I'm so thankful because I know I'm everything and nothing all at the same time, and I'm grateful for every single thing I have, and I'm grateful for everything I went through. So again, I guess the juice of the question is embrace what you're going through because it's gonna take you somewhere you're supposed to go.
man, let's
He
give it
ain't
up for that testimony, man.
Golly,
Appreciate
bro.
that.
We can relate, man, so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Man,
further than you can even believe.
master orchestrator. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I surrender to the spirit of holy man. Hello.
It's all
I can't
God's,
even
bro.
say it, man. I don't got no words for it, but
It's all God's,
shout
bro.
out to God.
Shout out to you, man. I
Man.
said every podcast, bro. Shout out to
Man.
God, man. Even though we be having little mishaps, man. We see you up there
Man.
working, God. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, I want to point out one thing, man. I think it takes more heart to say what you just did than it does to like pull a trigger at somebody, bro. To say that like as a grown man, like yo, I had to take a step back, remove my ego, go back to the crib, grind it out, and then get back up, bro.
Yeah. Clean toilets. Hello.
You
If you ain't clean no toilets, you probably ain't gonna see that mansion. Hello.
Man,
You
listen,
got to be
man.
okay with doing what you got to do, man.
Man, listen, man. And it's like, so many times like we'll build up animosity at one another because it's so quick to look down on that person.
Mm-hmm.
But then them tables turn.
Always.
It got to turn. It got to turn. It has to.
Them tables turn, man.
Nobody is exempt from that. That's
Nobody.
Nobody, bro.
Just go through your thing, man, and you can't even judge nobody else, even if they wronging you. Just go through your thing, man. Let God deal with them as He's dealing with you. Don't even lash out at nobody too tough. Let it be what it is, man. Learn your lessons and keep it moving.
Keep it going, dog. We appreciate you, man, for stopping by the Stab Lab podcast,
Greatly
my dog.
appreciated to be had as a goat.
Yeah, real talk, man. We from the stories that you had from everything, man, that you laid down at the Stab Lab podcast, bro. We don't take, like I said, we don't take heed. We take heed to this, and we don't take this lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really take this, and this is gonna be around the world very shortly. You know what I'm saying? And we happy to bring our people with us. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that this message that we be, bringing to the light, man, to help people. That's why we do this, bro.
Man,
it's just being authentic like that.
And it's stamped in time, man. And the thing is, man, what I like about this, man, and I be appreciating the process is like we building our catalog.
Facts.
As you see, guys, like shout out to QC and P. You build a company up and you have a catalog.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yes, it's good to start something and be recognized and have that success quick, but that follow-up, it's a lot of pressure on that.
Facts.
But if you take the time, man, and you put your catalog together, you put the work in, people catch on to you, they can go back and enjoy everything.
Years from shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your tribe gonna find you.
Yep.
I wanted to name this title "Catch Up with Your Kind" because this is how we link back up. And
then
I meet Cal, another like-minded individual, good brother that's striving to do good things and have a message with what we're saying here.
Yep.
This is the best podcast here in Detroit, and it goes beyond.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
it goes
that, bro.
beyond Detroit, by the way. But I just have to bring it to specific. Not to say that other podcasts aren't dope in their
for sure,
way,
for sure.
But we need authenticity because these young people, they're getting food, man. And we need a contrast to some of the people that's not gonna let them know, like, hey, we're not really spending all this money. We're making it work. So
with what we have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We not
Yeah,
we not millionaires,
creative.
bro. Yeah.
Very creative.
we sometimes we gotta eat cereal at night. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta skip a meal or two.
Man.
We ain't made it there yet, bro. We gonna make it there though soon.
Cool.
But y'all can follow our path though. That's one of the great things about this. Y'all seeing the ups and the downs. But like I said, we appreciate you, man, for coming through the Stab Lab podcast. Yep, you can catch us on the Stab Lab Network on YouTube, the Stab Lab Network on Facebook. We on TikTok. We all over the world, man. We appreciate you. You can follow me at Perfect Timing, PERFECT_TIMING. Where can they find you at, Poe?
Lord Poe on IG, everydaypoe.com.
You got a social media, my bro?
Yeah. I'm revamping, of course. But Gentleman Group Productions, you can follow the page. I'm working on my logo to put on that avatar. And then Dre of all Dre's as well.
Okay.
Respect.
I'm revamping. Don't expect to see all these photos and this and that, all the stunting. We gonna do that too. But
Most definitely.
I swear, fam, I kid you not, fam. I would type in Hustle Nair every so often and see if I can find you.
And it's trippy that it's a trip. That's honest, bro. Because I always put it back up there too for people to find me, and it works. Like people do really find me, and then I switch it off again because it's like I'm doing more than Dre hustling there. And then at the same time, to end it on this, you got to graduate from the hustling because the hustle makes you have to just run and keep doing stuff here and there all the time. When you graduate, it's kind of you get a little more settled into the things that really work, and you don't have to do as much, and you can save some of your time and still make a huge more amount of money.
I promise, fam, I'm right there.
There you go.
We taking your words, bro.
I promise I'm right there.
We taking your words, bro. But y'all can definitely tune into the next episode of the Stab Lab podcast next week. Once again, we appreciate y'all. We hope y'all have a good week, man. Stay safe, stay good, man. And make sure you stop and subscribe to our channel. Peace out.
Grace and peace to everybody out there.
Yes, sir. Oh, you're not cutting hair no more, is you?
I'm still cutting hair, man. It's exclusive, man. You got the new barbers charging 50 just for some old what they call it, enhancements.
Woo!
Man, listen,
Hey,
this-
we talking about that too later on in the
This
on
man don't know what Beijing look like.
with the white line and shit.
I'm
Man.
gonna get you together naturally, but I can do the enhancements too. Let me figure my price out because I'll be dang on if I'm coming back. And I'm gonna charge what the young people charge it. So y'all gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna need $1 at the least, and I don't care what you think about.
Hey, it's worth it.
Yeah,
It's worth it, man. But we hope y'all have a good week, man.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Fire.